Hey everybody, welcome to day 30 for Virtual English 2 and day 29 for Virtual English 4. Today we're going to continue to work on this, the VFW Voice of Democracy Contest. Yesterday you did pre-writing, today you're going to be doing drafting. Keep in mind the goal is that in at least 500 words you compose an essay addressing the following prompt: is this the country the founders envisioned? Your piece will be evaluated on the following criteria: you have originality, you have creativity, you have content, and you have reaching the maximum length of 500 words. Because it's more of an assignment that the school wants you to participate in this contest, I am making it fairly easy to get to a passable grade, just to get to 500 words and you're fine. And since some people find this is a controversial prompt, I think it's a good prompt personally. But since people consider that, I'm just making it 500 words and I'll grade you on that probably holistically, as I mentioned before. I'm mainly wanting to see you go through the recursive writing process. Yesterday we pre-wrote, today you're drafting, tomorrow you'll revise and edit. We're going to do a peer editing activity tomorrow. For this activity, for the draft, sorry about the electronical noise. My speaker's input hit something metal. But for this one, I am allowing you to simply just take a picture of your draft. I want you to handwrite it out. I prefer if you handwrite it out. There's a lot of studies that by Nodden. There's studies by Hudley and Mallison. There are studies by Antonetti and Garver that all kind of point to that if you handwrite, you're using a different different part of your brain. So I would like you to draft your down draft on paper. Just write it out. You can take a picture of it, similar to how you could have done your pre-writing, and upload it to Classroom. As mentioned, this is the first draft. This is the down draft. It's just getting you have your ideas in your pre-writing. Now you're trying to formulate them into a little bit more of a structure. You're getting them out in the universe. You're getting them down on paper. You're getting them organized. And then you can go back and revise and edit. You can make it a little better. You don't need to stress on your introduction right now. You don't need to stress on your conclusion or even your body. It's just write. Get it written. Write. Treat it like free writing. Free writing, just give yourself like 10 minutes and just try to write as much of it as you possibly can, then come back to it later and finish it off eventually, or maybe take it in 10-minute chunks. We're going to spend the entire hour in class just drafting. An important thing of drafts, like people think that writing is you write something and you're done with it and you never have to come back to it. But no, that's not true. This is The Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway. It's an anniversary edition, and in it, Ernest Hemingway has like early drafts of chapters in it, in which he shows like different things that he marked off. He tried different starters that he didn't like, and so he marked it out and tried something else. So he went back and he actually revised and edited his work, which most professional authors do. Like that's what most even just journalists do. They go back and they revise and edit their piece. They get their information down first, and they go back and polish it up. There's an essay called Inappropriate Word, S-wordy, First Drafts. And in it talks about how all good writing starts with a bad first effort. Your first draft is your down draft. You get the ideas down, you get the information down, and then you go back and you polish it up. And that's what we're going to be doing with the peer editing activity tomorrow. So today, I just want you to write out your draft, and then take a picture of it and upload it to Classroom. If you do that, you get 10 points. And tomorrow we'll do peer editing and I'll explain how to do that. So I will see you all later. Peace out. Subscribe to me and Mr. Norman's podcast, TDWG podcast, like and subscribe to this video, YOLO, swag, swagzilla, yo, woo.